Hey guys, so today I have my promised tank tour for Lorenzo. If you saw my last fish haul, you saw this tank, but if not, I'll go ahead and tell you about it really fast. I just picked up this aquarium at PetSmart this weekend. It is by Topfin. It is their 5.5 gallon starter kit. It's usually $40 and it was on sale for $25, so I went ahead and got it. It came with the aquarium itself, the lid with an LED light, and a filter, and it also came with a few little accessories. Like I said, this is a 5.5 gallon tank, and Lorenzo was in a 2.5 gallon before, so he over doubled his tank size. Now I wanted to get him some tank mates, but since it is only 5.5 gallon, I couldn't get any other fish to go in with him because it's not big enough, but I did get him a couple little things, which I'll show you in a bit. So just taking a look at the top of the tank first, up here is the filter it came with, which is the Topfin 10. Now this is made for a 10 gallon tank, of course, but they do include it in the 5.5 gallon starter kit also. It has been working pretty good so far, but the flow in it was really strong. So as you can see, I bought a little piece of sponge and I actually rubber banded it on. This was recommended in a lot of fish forums I looked at, just to make the flow a little bit weaker because betas do not like a strong current because they can't swim very well. So that's been working really great so far. And then right here is just a little feeder hole in the top of the lid. So now moving on to the actual aquarium, there is Lorenzo. As you can see right there, he is a pretty large beta. He's definitely the largest one I've ever had before, and he is very active, which is why I wanted to get him a bigger tank. His substrate is some black aquarium sand that I got from Petco. I believe it was 5 pounds. It gives me a nice little thin layer. I think it's enough. I didn't want to buy any more. And it really looks good in here. As you can see, I did get some ghost shrimp and they look really good against the black sand. Now I did purchase 4 ghost shrimp today at PetSmart to put in here. Unfortunately, one of them was really small and he actually died within an hour of being in the new tank. I'm not sure why. I have tried putting ghost shrimp in with Lorenzo in the past just one time, and unfortunately they didn't even make it a week. He didn't attack them or anything. I don't know if my water was bad or if they just weren't very healthy since I had to get them from PetSmart, but I thought I would try them again in this bigger aquarium. Ghost shrimp are sold in PetSmart as feeders, so even if they do pass away in here, it's a better fate than if they were sold as little feeding shrimp. I also got one more little tank mate for Lorenzo. As you can see up here, I went ahead and got a little blue mystery snail. I thought he was kind of cool looking. I had one a long time ago when I had a old beta before I started YouTube, so I thought I would get another one to try out. Since the aquarium is 5.5 gallons and it's too small to have another fish, I thought that a little mystery snail would just be a kind of a cool tank mate to watch in the aquarium. So now moving on to the actual tour of everything in here. Over in the left hand corner is just a silk plant that I've had for a while. I believe it is from Petco. Up here is just the new ornament that you saw in my latest haul. And back in that back corner is a small heater. It is only a 10-watt heater that he had in his 2.5 gallon aquarium. It says it's only good for up to 3 gallons, but at the moment it actually has his tank right at about 79 to 80 degrees, which is perfect, and my thermometer is way on the other side of the tank. So I know the whole tank is getting warm, and for now it's working great. Hopefully I won't have to upgrade in the future, but I might have to since it is only 10 watts. In the middle of the aquarium is just this purple silk plant that you saw in my haul yesterday that I got from Petco. And then back in the back you can see the intake tube from the filter where it sucks the water in and then spits it back out after it cleans it. And the little dots you see is actually the reflection of my Christmas tree in the glass. Over on the right hand side he has his green silk plant from Petco, which he's had for quite a while. His favorite little pink Heidi house, which is also from Petco. And one of the newest additions, which I just picked up today, which is a Marimo moss ball. I had seen these moss balls a few times in PetSmart. They're sold in little cups, kind of like the betas are. And since his tank was pretty small, I didn't want to get one. But now that he has more room, I did a little bit of research and I thought it would be really cool to put in here. Pretty much all it is I believe it's actually algae. It's from Japan, but they call it a moss ball. And it pretty much just sits there. It helps filter the water a little bit, I think, and keeps the water clear. But it's mainly just for decorations. I also heard that ghost shrimp, and as you can see there's one back in that corner, I've heard that ghost shrimp actually really like them too, so hopefully it will be good. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this tank tour of Lorenzo's new 5.5 gallon tank. There he is one last time with his new tank mate the little blue mystery snail. I am going to name this snail, so if you have any suggestions for a name, leave them in the comments down below. And then there are 3 ghost shrimp in here. There is one in the very back right there, and the new Morimo moss ball. So like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this tank tour. Make sure to thumbs up if you did, and if you want to see more fish videos, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time.